Hey Sagittarius, it's Lisa, and here is your June 12th to 18th, 2023 general reading. This is just a general reading. If you would like a personal reading with me, all my information is below in the description box. I am holding a contest this month to win a reading with me. If you would like to win, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel and leave a comment on one of the videos. If you've already subscribed, no problem, still leave a comment. And I'm also holding a bonus contest to win my books. If you would like to win my books, all you have to do is like the video, share the video, and tag me in the post, and I will enter you into that contest, and I'll be drawing both winners at the end of June. Okay, Sagittarius, so let's see what's in store for you this week, and what the overall message is for this week is, wow, a whole new phase in your life starting. Amazing. The challenge that you face this week is a healing process, going through a healing process. And sometimes when we do that, we want to kind of withdraw and just kind of have a moment. So that could be the challenge this week. And then what you don't see coming this week is the devil, which is all about, that devil on your shoulder that kind of sticks its head up and kind of fills you with doubt and insecurity. So you just don't see that coming. And then where you need to focus this week is on your strengths. Okay, very interesting, Sagittarius. Okay, so the overall message for the week is a whole new beginning, coming out of your box that you've been in, which, I mean, I think this whole year so far, Sagittarius, has been that way for you, where it's kind of like, coming out of this certain way of being and going into a new way of being, a whole new phase in your life that's starting. And I think with that comes just some growing pains, which this kind of feels like. So let's see. Okay, so it's saying that you have all the tools you need to succeed. You just need to kind of connect to them and understand that you, again, it feels like growing pains. It's kind of like, having these tools and then really kind of forgetting that you have them. And then as certain things happen, you're like, oh yeah, I have the strength to do this. I have the willpower to do that. I can accomplish this. I know how to do that. So it's just kind of connecting to it and listening to your intuition, following forward. The next card is the Five of Wands, which is all about conflict. It can be stuff happening in the world and just getting pulled into it. It's about having boundaries with people, and just focusing on your own stuff. I honestly think that you guys are good at that, but it's hard when it's a general reading to know exactly, but it is about just not getting pulled into drama and other people's stuff. It's just kind of focusing on your own stuff and doing what you need to do. It could be just drama, family drama around you, certain things around you. The Two of Wands is all about just not limiting your thinking, right? Just don't think that this is, limited thinking. Think sky's the limit, bigger, better. You can do the best that you can do. Just don't settle for anything this week and think bigger. Then in comes the Lovers card. So for people who are single, it can be that someone comes into your life. And if it's not that, then it can be that you connect to the passions that you have in life, and those passions help you be successful. So it's like, don't limit your thinking, connect to your passions, and that will really kind of help things move forward. And don't get distracted by drama that's around you. Just do not get pulled into all the drama. It just really feels like you don't have time for that. Okay, so the challenge you have this week, which I find is really interesting, is going through a healing process. So this can be emotionally. A lot of times with this card, the Four of Swords, it can be that you want to withdraw and just kind of heal, have a moment. Again, it feels very much like growing pains. Like it's kind of like, sometimes as we go through things, we want to just kind of like regroup. So let's see what that is. Wow, the Magician again, it says that you have all the tools you need to succeed. So when you're the challenge of wanting to withdraw and wanting to kind of like go within. It's like, no, don't do that. Just keep going. You can handle this. You have all the tools you need to succeed. The next card is just taking the baby steps. So just focus on the baby steps. Continue to move forward. Continue to move towards what it is you want. You don't need to know how it's all going to play out, how it's all going to come together. Just focus on what's right in front of you and take those steps. The Nine of Swords is all about stress and worry and just kind of going, okay, like thinking of every scenario. This card is all about that. 90% of what we worry about never happens, right? So it's just not stressing and worrying. And again, it feels like growing pains. Like there's growing pains in this situation where you have this new beginning or this growth in where you're focusing. And it's just, like, can I do this? Like, what are the logistics of this? And how do I sustain this? And they're just telling you to focus on each day, each step, and let go of all the stress and worry. You can do it. You have all the tools you need to do it. The Seven of Cups is about just looking at what your hopes and dreams are and kind of just focus and make them happen. Just taking those baby steps, again, focusing on what you want to happen. It's like you started something, you had a vision of what you want it to happen in your life. And it's like, just keep going, just keep making it happen. Again, it feels like growing pains. It's really interesting. It's kind of like you had some successes or are moving towards successes. And through that process, it's just figuring out how it all how do you logistically do it? How, figuring out if you need help. It really just feels like the growth to success. You just have to kind of grow and figure things out, growing pains. What you don't see coming in is the devil. The devil is just about, that devil on our shoulder that comes up every once in a while, which presents us with fears, insecurities. It can be someone trying to pull you back down as you move forward. So, it's about you making advancements forward and something anchoring you back. It can be addictions. It can be fears, insecurities. It can be toxic people, certain things that are like kind of holding you back. I always, see the devil when it comes to success as like the crab in the bucket scenario where, you're crawling out as a crab and the other crabs pull you back down. So it's sort of that kind of scenario. And then for some of you, it'll be that, your subconscious, that devil on your shoulder that tells you that you can't succeed. You can never do that. Sure, you've gotten this much, but can you really, really do this, right? You're a fraud, or, the whole thing of that, you're just not as an expert, or you're not, successful, all those fears that come up. And it's kind of, I think that you were doing really well, and then through the growing pains, this guy comes up, and it's just about squashing him back down and continuing to move forward towards your successes and happiness, fulfillment. And it's just kind of like focus on that and ignore the devil, or kick the devil off your shoulder. The moon is that basically the devil comes up and he makes your path really kind of go dark and mysterious. And it's like, ooh, I'm questioning where I was heading. Before it was so clear what I wanted to do. Now I'm questioning it, so my path is not clear. And when you kick the devil off your shoulder, the path becomes clear again. So it's just about not letting this devil kind of make your path like scary and you can't see the way forward. When you do kick the devil off your shoulder, you're moving towards one of the best cards in the deck, all your dreams coming true. So it's worth doing it. I mean, you will do it. It's just depending on how quickly you can do it. So as soon as you feel it, you need to kind of really get control of it and kick it off your shoulder and say, I'm not listening to this devil. I'm going to keep moving forward. When this card comes up, the Ace of Cups, it's all about to get rid of the devil, focus on what is positive in your life, focus on gratitude, focus on all the good things you have in your life, and that will just kind of quiet the devil down and just push you towards all the good things that are coming. A lot of times when this card comes up, I tell people to write a gratitude journal, or at least start your day off writing 3 to 5 things every day that you are grateful for in the moment. And then what that does is refocuses your mindset, shuts the devil up, and you can go like through the day with a different mindset. And if the devil, comes back up in the middle of the day and you start to have fears and doubts again, then focus on what you're grateful for, and that should quiet him down. Okay, so then where they want you to focus this week is all your strengths. The strength card is a really interesting card because it's not just about having strength, like kick-ass strength. It's about having kindness and nurturing and all the different kinds of strengths. And they're saying just focus on all your strengths and focus on moving down this new path, or down your path to this new way of doing things. The interesting thing with these two cards faced it like back to back is this strength card is all about taming the beast, shutting the devil down, right? The beast is the devil. The beast is your fear. The beast is like this scary thing. And the strength card is all about, just calming that beast, quieting that beast, and moving towards success. So it's really interesting that they're side by side. So when you do that, you are moving down your path. You're moving towards all the things that are meant to happen. You are on the right track. You just can't let the devil stop you. You have the strength to move forward. You get the Ace of Cups again, which is just focus on what you're grateful for and don't focus on what you think is not working out. The Seven of Wands is just kicking butt and doing what you need to do, right? So just keep kicking butt and get things done. And then the Three of Wands is just focus on the now. Let go of the past. Let go of things that, even good old times. Just let go of the past and be in the now and focus on what you need to do right now in order to move towards the successes you want. Really interesting reading, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for watching. I really, truly appreciate it. If you could like and share my videos, that would really help me grow my channel and help me continue to do these. Thank you so much. Have a great week, and I will see you next week.
Life always offers you a second chance. It's called tomorrow.